Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Middle Tennessee State Dynasty. I kind of fumbled the bag at the end of last episode after an impressive win at Duke, so that was good, but I thought I had a bye week. I don't. I'm going on the road to Memphis this week. We got some recruiting hours here. We're going to start trying to build up some guys, learn a little bit more about Nazir Gold, who we added on the board, I believe, last episode. Gotta be honest, it's been kind of a hot minute since I have really played this, just because I was out of town, and then we didn't have power for a couple days when I came back, so it's been a little bit of tough sled, but go ahead, look here, see if we have any recommended guys that don't really have offers that would maybe want to come here. Dang, I saw a left tackle from Tennessee, that looked pretty good, but that's big offers. Not too interested in kickers or fullbacks. We will take some more offensive line help though. Go ahead, add a scholarship and just send the house. And then we won't have enough to send the house and do a scholarship to this guy. So we'll just send the house on him right now. Sorry about that. You have a pretty good recruiting class, though. Got 2-star Alexander Gallo, and then a few 3-stars filling up the board here, as well as another 2-stars Roland of Vilace. First mid of the series. So let's go ahead. I do believe that we have the bye next week, if I remember right now. We do. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll play Memphis this episode, and then I will run through the bye week. So, you know, kind of 2 weeks in one episode here. So we're going to be on the road. Let's see, what kind of combo do we want to rock today? I don't think maybe all white. And for Memphis, they have way too clean of uniforms to not look through them for a quick second. Those old blues are kind of nice. I weirdly like the grays. Oh, that's really clean, actually. Unfortunately, this is solely up to me. I'm going with these all grays. They'll be good. You guys have complaints? Tough. Alright, we're on the road. This is going to be actually a pretty tough test here against Memphis. Like you just saw, they're 7 overall higher than us. We're on the road. You know, I mean, that's obviously a Conference USA team, not going to be the craziest environment ever. But Memphis is a good football team. They've been a good football team for a while. They've produced a lot of talent. And now we're just going to have to see what we can do today. Start on offense. I remember Peasant had been kind of getting going a little bit, which always feels nice. So we're actually going to start here with a little I-form stretch. I like it to the right side of the field here so far. Don't really get a block out there for my receiver, clearly, because that cornerback is just able to come up and put me down. And Frank Peasant already has a high chance of injury. Not really sure what to do about that, other than see what happens, get to the bye week. We already got the backup Bruton in. He's going to have a nice little cut up the middle, gain a few yards. But already, quick 3rd and 3 here. You see that stadium pulse getting up there? Obviously, like I said, they're not going to be like a top 25 hardest place to play, but we got some squiggly lines out here. Vatiato's going to have to make a play. He's got circle over the middle, and I think I hit a freaking offensive lineman's helmet. Duck, bro. Be shorter. I need to recruit some 5'9" linemen. I don't know what the flag is, but it could be roughing. That might have helped us out. Okay, we make the tackle in open field at least there. After I botched a little bit. That's roughing the passer. I meant to do roughing the kicker. You just can't see my feet, so same thing. Obviously, we are accepting that. First mental mistake of the day here for the Memphis Tigers. Go ahead and readjust here. Got to lead forward in my chair already in this 0-0 ball game. Man, there's nothing there. Again, I'm not a super big fan of throwing it on 2nd 10, and they're just giving me about these same plays across the board.
The defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys.
And I'm not a big fan of running it on 2nd. Well, just because it feels like you're setting yourself up for 3rd long. I mean, how many of those runs actually break? with my team, it's more likely that I will either lose a couple yards or gain a couple yards. We might have some running room here with Vatiato. I don't get a block from my receiver, but I do pick up a nice gain. I don't know how he scooted his way through it. It kind of just felt like a glitch in the Matrix when I was using it, but not going to complain. 1st and 10 here. Let's see if we can get a deep shot. Doesn't look promising, but I will have R1 just wide open over the middle. Do not oh my God, what a cut! This is the slowest man in history, it feels like. And they just let him skirt out of there for a 38-yard touchdown. And they rushed the kicker again, I think. Memphis is not off to a hot start here, guys. That's what I mean. I might as well just accept it and boot this out of the back of the end zone here. And that's exactly what we'll do. Can't make it through the PAT for the extra points. And just like that, we are going to be able to see our defense out here for the first time. Not too familiar with the kind of stuff that Memphis runs. I'm not really going to be familiar with what a lot of teams we play run, especially off this first season. So I'm just going to have to, kind of adapt. And that's a nice play by Curtis, but he still catches it. Man, I thought I read that actually pretty well. Maybe should have sent the house on 1st down, but we're learning. I'm in a learning curve. That's probably going to be a pass. Maybe a little swing out here to the running back. Oh, I hit triangle and he didn't jump. Oh, good Lord. It's going to be one of those type of days. I'm just already feeling a shootout with how my slow-ass tight end cut through their whole team. And now they're just moving the ball efficiently and effectively on me. 2nd short here. I don't know what to do on defense. I'm going to be honest. I'm just kind of hoping to prayer it most of the time. And they do run up the middle. I ran commit, and he does bring up a 3rd and 1 here. No, I mean, I just want to bring the pressure again just to see. And it's going to be an RPO, and our guy's just not going to be out there. He's going to be too far away. Cooper Kupp picked up the 1st down. I'm sure you guys have noticed by this point, but if I don't know your name and you wear the same number as an NFL player and look even remotely similar, you're getting called that. I know I called, oh my God, just wide open over there, double coverage on that comeback. But I know last episode I called Duke's running back Ken Walker just because he was wearing number 9. And that's Cooper Kupp because he's a wide receiver wearing number 10. Oh my God, we just got trucked on that. So they're going to score here. Just a matter of when. Not going to kid myself into thinking I have any chance at a stop. Unless... maybe I do. It's going to be 3rd down here. They got trips to the right. I need to make sure that... oh, and they go halfback direct! I was so focused on the fact that we were outmanned on the outside there to the right. I wasn't ready for the snap of the ball because I just kind of thought it was going to be a pass when they had the numbers there. But good play call by him. Just a little halfback direct. Gets it right up the middle for the score. Got a returnable kick here at Liberty Stadium. Can't do a lot with it, but that's all right. I mean, I get it to the 25, which is where a normal touchback is, but obviously you want to get a little more if you're actually returning. We're going to have Willis on this quick quick hitch. I talk too fast for my brain sometimes. I will just start a sentence, and I don't know where I'm going with it. I just hope I catch up. Nice little 1st down there. We're in business. We're moving. Again, I want to get Peasant involved, but he just hasn't been on the field. He's banged up, and we just haven't had much success running yet as we get swallowed up there for only a couple yards. Right when I say I want to establish the run, I become almost a full passing team, it feels like. All right, they're weirdly flipping their coverage around. Gonna have Bruton on that out route. That's gonna be a nice game there. And we got trips to the right here, and they only have 2 guys kind of pressed up. I think we can get this screen off as long as the third defender doesn't come crashing. But he didn't crash. So we're able to pick up about 7, which I don't think we're getting 7 yards on a run there. Most of the time, at least. So I think that was a pretty good call. Now, I love this run. Look, they have just no one to the left side of the box here. If we get a couple of decent blocks in this hole, oh, yeah. There's a nice pickup. Kind of a weird animation. I almost thought he was going to fumble, but clearly didn't, thankfully. And we're in business. We're in the red zone. We are moving the ball well today. Vatiato trying to quiet the crowd. Going to have Willis on this up seam. Oh, and he can't hang on to the ball. Man, I feel like, especially in road games, if you are touched while trying to catch the ball, you're not catching the ball, I'm sorry. You would need to have, like, Marvin Harrison Jr. probably to catch the ball. And that's a nice run there from Bruton. Maybe he can actually have a little roll today. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look just to see what they give us here. I actually think that we maybe get a good run off here because that little slot guy is so far out left. So we will run a play here before the end of the quarter. Didn't quite have the numbers I wanted or the blocks I wanted. But now I will just let this expire and go to the second quarter. All right, so we come back. Still got 2nd and goal here. Curious of Peasant's out here. It's still Bruton. Man, Peasant must be really cooked this week. I do kind of like their short pass here if I can get Sherman on this little underneath. Or Bruton out in the flat and make a man miss. And he does not. He does not. Now this, we really want to capitalize here. We've had a great drive. We want to put this ball in the damn end zone. And we won't do that. We'll throw a pick instead. I just felt like the pocket was collapsing. It probably wasn't. I just felt like I had to get rid of the ball. I knew for a fact I couldn't run that ball with Vatiato. I knew I had no running lanes, but that's frustrating. That is how you squander opportunities on the road. 101. Please never watch my face when I'm repeatedly tapping X for a tackle, because I'm sure it's not pretty. But it does bring out the 2nd and 9 there. Good stop on that quarterback keeper. Little read option action. They're going to run the ball again. He's going to get to the outside because I get just blocked by a man's man. Couldn't quite shed that. But it does bring up 3rd and 3. Going to try to keep bringing this pressure on 3rd down. And he gets the quick pass off, and we just block our own man, and they're going to freaking house it. They're not going to house it, but they're going to score, so who cares? Good on old McDonald, though. He's got a lot of heart, that kid. Man, they're going a lot of wide guys for this. And we stuff him. That tackle by McDonald could potentially prove to be huge. Let's see what we do here on 2nd down. I could see this as a pass. I'm not going to fully run commit like I just did, which was maybe a mistake too, and they are going to have it. No, they're not. These boys got no quit in them today. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the team. This almost feels like a lock to be a pass. And I read it perfectly. Curtis, let's go. Do you have the speed? You don't have the speed, but that's all right. Well done, sir. I'm saying well done, sir, like I didn't use that entirely and almost leave that man wide open because nobody had his responsibility, but well done, sir. We saw it the whole way. All you, Curtis, my guy. Again, they're giving me these numbers out to the right side. Gonna have to try to take advantage. And my receiver kind of followed the dude in that was crashing on the blitz for some reason, not blocking, but that's all right. We gained 9 yards. Got Peasant back here. I'm going to look for square on this little hitch if his man drops, which he does. I think I just said Peasant. I meant Kelly. I meant square. Anything but Peasant would have worked, but I was just like, oh, Peasant's back on the field. Cool. Like he is here. And I think we will probably just keep this one on the ground. Man, go back. Talking about old McDonald's tackling that dude at like the half-yard line. What an effort play. That's going to be on film rooms across America after this game. That's why you don't give up. Got holding over the middle, but that's going to be jarred free because I was touched within a half second of touching the ball. But that is hopefully okay. Hopefully we can do something here on 2nd and 10. Gonna have triangle here over the middle. There you go. But now we're getting down to that dangerous red zone territory where I already failed to score once today. I cannot afford to fail twice here on the road. I gotta come away with at least 3, hopefully 7. Can I get to the outside? Do I have the speed? I don't. I'm gonna have to throw that away. Just in the nick of time by Vatiato to get rid of that one. Man, if there was a way I could run this to the right, I feel like I would have the numbers, and I might just try to cut there instantly myself. Doesn't matter when I get that block shed in half a second. Don't even have a friggin' chance. Alright, 3rd and 12. Just play smart. If we don't get it all, we don't get it all, but god dang it, I can't lose the ball. Always makes me nervous on those that they're just going to come away with a pick as the D lineman and whatever. So first field goal of the day here. That should be money. Not too terrible of one. It was like a 33-yarder, I think. Pretty makeable for our guy. And he showed he's got some leg. With the double armbands. He's swagged out for a kicker. Maybe a little too much, but whatever works, man. You've been doing good for me. I'm not gonna question too much. All right, Grizzlies looking to go ahead and take the lead here and not do what they did last time in the red zone. As both quarterbacks have thrown picks in the end zone, so that does make me feel a little better about my stupid decision from earlier, but still don't want to play that way, clearly. I'm going to go with a little counter, and he's just going to take it up the middle. I jumped to the right, expecting him to cut out that way because his counter, that's where the blocks were leading, but he actually cut it up the middle for a good little gain there on 1st down. Man, Memphis is really keeping this ball on the ground. I'm just waiting for one of these to be play action because I'm sure you guys have seen in past episodes, I bite way too hard when I think that they're just a running team. If they throw a play action at me, I'm cooked. But so far, it has been a lot of runs. And there we go. We get to the quarterback that time. Still trying to see a lot more out of my D-line. Trying to get some more pressure. And there, Brandon Buckner gets the sack. That's going to bring up 2nd and 17 here. I would like to just make this not 3rd and manageable. Keep them in a 3rd and long, hopefully, here. I didn't even realize this game is flying by, it feels like. Already at the 2-minute warning. See what they come out with here on 2nd down. It's going to be a pass. And they got the guy over the middle, and I'm just not fast enough, and I miss every hit stick imaginable. I'll learn, probably not. So now they might go a little more pass heavy, just at the under the 2-minute warning here. Clock's going to keep running. Also, it feels like they haven't really done much no huddling, which is nice because I actually get to kind of try to adjust my defense every time as best I can, which, believe me, there ain't many adjustments going on. I'm just like, do better, tackle more, as I'm the one switching to try to make every tackle and just blatantly missing. Not there, though. But that wasn't even me. Here we just would love to keep them out of the end zone. I did get the ball first. And he's got a guy out here who's running back in the flat. I'm going to take a timeout because they're just so close at this point. Like, if I'm going to get the ball back, I would like to try to score here. But ultimately, I would clearly like to stop them more. And just nobody in the flats here. And he fumbles the ball out of the back of the end zone. That's Middle Tennessee State ball, baby! We were putting on a coaching clinic with when we were calling these timeouts. We're stopping guys at the 1. Must be a nice game there from Stewart. He hangs on to the ball. That's what you're supposed to do, Memphis. Ever heard of ball security? Clearly not. Oh, I'm getting sacked. Maybe running my mouth a little too much. Maybe not. probably. Now I just want to take care of the ball. Clearly don't want to give them an opportunity, which they are probably going to get the ball back here with about 3 timeouts left. I decided I'm just going to try a little jet pass here, at least make them waste a timeout. I don't have a 3rd and 14 play that is just like, oh, I'm automatically going to make this. This is as good of a chance as any if Kelly can get to the outside. He gets some good yardage. He stays in bounds. That was the thought of that play, but we are going to have to punt it back to Memphis. That's going to be a pretty solid boot there from Turk. Cooper Kupp not going to field it. So they'll have about 40 seconds and a couple timeouts to try to drive down the field again. Memphis does already have 2 turnovers in my red zone today, which feels astounding. And that one they're just going to throw underneath. Nice over pursuit. Can't tackle. They do still call timeout, though. They could have maybe no huddled and up to the sticks, which is why I was so disappointed. But that was only 4 seconds, and they gained quite a few yards. There we go. There we make a tackle inbounds, not past the first. So now they are out of timeouts. So they're going to have to try to keep this ball on the outside, or they're going to be running to the line. Going to pass again. Curtis. Another user lurk pick. Let's go. And just like that, we could possibly get in the field goal range. We still got 2 timeouts. We can throw underneath. We can throw in bounds. We are not afraid. Let's go put some points on the board. I really wanted Willis to come free, and he just didn't. He's picked up pretty well by that deep safety, I believe. So ultimately, just tried to throw that little check down, and just wasn't there enough. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, now I need to try something to get me like 10 yards. I really like Kelly on this curl route. If it's man, which it is. And he gets it. We'll call timeout. I think again we'll go like one relatively safe play. Might take a shot here just to see if they give us the look. But ultimately I'm fine taking a field goal from here. I'd like to maybe get a little closer, which I just will with Holden Willis. Which I might do more. Nah. That's alright. We'll call our last timeout. We'll kick the field goal. Hopefully go up into halftime 13-7. It's going to be a 23-yarder just from the right hash here. That should be good again. It banged in. Oh my god, I felt like I went towards the middle enough, but woo! Rankin scaring me. I can't believe that hit off the upright and in. No double doink here. Oh, it's not even halftime. I still have to kick off the freaking ball. I'm not even touching my controller. I'm letting my team handle this. Well done. Rankin was just at midfield ready to help. If he somehow broke loose, I would have tried scrambling back there. But we got a 13-7 lead at halftime. Memphis ball coming out of the second half. Time to lock it in for the second half here. Liberty Stadium, Memphis, Tennessee. Conference USA game. 4-0 Memphis, 3-1 Middle Tennessee State, having themselves a slugfest right now. A lot of ugly offense from Memphis past that first drive. And I have not done great. I threw that red zone pick, and I've had to settle for a couple of field goals. We'll see if the defense can keep it up. Oh, just can't get to the quarterback in time. He's able to toss it away, whatever you want to call it. Well, the defense playing solid so far. We had a little team meeting this off week. We said, hey, we got to defend better. And they said, all right. And they're doing it. That is motivational coaching. Third down here. Would be great to get off the field, and he's going to have a man wide open. Myers just isn't even in the ballpark there. I felt like I need to shut up. I don't know if you guys heard this, but about 5 seconds before that play, I was talking about how great our defense has done. They said, let's change that real quick. 14-13 Memphis. going to be a close one. They're not going to lay up easy, especially at home. So we're going to have to take advantage of these opportunities with the ball. Starting on the ground with Peasant. If anyone can teach me how to run the ball, please. Please do so. It's going to be a nice first down there from Sherman. Good receiver. You know, our only loss on the season was to Ole Miss. You know, the home of DK Metcalf, AJ Brown, those type of guys. And I actually just got a notification on my phone a few minutes ago that DK Metcalf at practice swung his helmet at a teammate. Little Myles Garrett action. Oh no. Yeah. That hit was probably not as bad as DK Metcalf's helmet on his teammate. But we got to be setting our guys up better. There we go. Picks up a few. Makes the third manageable. Let's go pick this up. Well, that was the second video today I've seen of someone throwing their helmet or swinging their helmet. I saw one at an Appalachian State practice. Because we all know how crazy Appalachian State practices can get and how bad those guys want it. I don't know. They're still just living off that Michigan win from 20 years ago. Sorry about it. But just like that, I've been jibber-jabbering. We're moving. Almost in their red zone. Hopefully we'll be after this play with Stewart. He makes a man miss. Maybe not makes a man miss, but you guys know what I mean. He breaks a tackle. He gets him off his back, says, get the heck off me. All that fun stuff. And they're bringing the pressure. We're trying it, and we won't have arm strength. But not a pick, not a sack. Still probably not the best decision I could have made there. Probably should have just thrown it away for, safety reasons. But that's all right. We got Stewart over the middle here. That's going to be 3rd and 3. Which, it's really 3rd and goal. It's really 3rd and goal because, I mean, look at where the first down marker is. It's at the inch line, maybe. You think I'm going to pick up a first and not just score the touchdown? And I get hit as I freaking throw it. Memphis is bringing some heat today. I'm going to have to settle for another field goal. Hopefully this one, we push it a little more left so it doesn't get off the upright this time. And that's going to be good. We retake the lead, but going to need a little bit more from our offense. Going to need to punch in some of these drives. Sorry that I am sniffly. It's been a big allergy day over here. A lot of sneezing, a lot of allergies. Trying to make it through for you. Memphis comes back out looking to take the lead again. They're just going to throw to the flats. Cooper Kupp. Going to wrap up overall. Not bad. I can live with 3-yard gains. I would love a 3-yard loss here. They run it. I can't get there with Curtis, but I read it fairly well. But obviously they're letting me just shoot that gap because the running back's already headed the other way. Little RPO action, and that's going to score freaking touchdown. My guys ran into each other. Touchdown, Memphis. All right, back to offense we go. Down 5 at the moment. Which means if we happen to score a touchdown here miraculously, because we've not had a lot of success doing so today, we will be going for 2 to try to go up that field goal on them. Just going to let that one bounce through and get this offense back on the field. Let's see what Battiato can do. They're trying to get the stadium pumped up, and they just don't have it. They just know what's coming from Battiato. Only rushing 3. I'm able to get a little lane to run. Going to go down there, pick up my 8 yards. I was trying to kind of navigate my way through the pocket, so I wasn't really able to see what was developing downfield, if anything, but I'm okay with an 8-yard run. Nice cut there by Peasant. Jukes that man out. That's me another good run. We're in business. We're moving the ball well. We just have got to start putting these drives away. Trying to take another little deep shot here on first down.
Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
Our tight end kind of weasels through there, but it's not going to be catchable. Relatively well covered. Going to bring up second down. Going to keep it in the air here this time. Hopefully a more efficient one if he can get off his freaking... the screens just are so not guaranteed to even get open in this. I swear they hit the back of their offensive linemen just so often. So that brings up 3rd and 10. This is certainly not a gimme field goal. Got R1. That's going to be picked off. That was a very tough throw. Running out of the pocket. Didn't have a lot of options. Well covered. Going to bring back the defense. Try to make a stop. And Curtis just shoots that gap well for a loss of 1. I think one of my big issues isn't even that I've been blitzing so much. It's that I'm they do these blitzes off the edge, and they're just kind of running it up the middle, so there's still that hole for them to just shoot up the middle. It's 5 there, but 3rd and 6. Hopefully we can get them off the field here. We're going to have to trust our safeties to not just get burnt this time. That is going to be a run, or a pass. Please bail me out with like a holding call. Rock on, baby. Roughing the passer. Gonna have our work cut out for us. That's for sure. I want to rough their kicker back just because I'm pissed off now. I'm very revenge-based in this game because if they score a touchdown on me that I just didn't like, I will smack the shit out of your kicker. I am picking on some of my own size. Okay, time to just play better. Let's see if we can get anything going on the ground here with Peasant. He had a nice run that last possession before I screwed it all up. Good run there too. Finally getting a little bit of holes in the gap here. Going to try here for a little deep shot on 2nd and short. We got circle if he comes back to the ball, which he doesn't. Are you kidding me? Am I playing the Legion of Boom out here? Am I playing the Legion of Boom? Diving, pick, last drive. That time, my receiver was actually coming to the ball. He was doing what he needed to do, and Memphis just, their defensive back just was faster and quicker and better and stronger. I don't know how else to describe football players in a positive manner, but that's what their cornerback was to my receiver on that one. Oh, gosh. We're going to need to try to hold them to a field goal here. Simple enough. We have got to clean this up. Or else I'm looking at loss number 2 on the season. It's going to be a pass. Screen to the tight end. Read that well. 3rd and 16. I'm not bringing pressure. I'm just assuming it's going to be a pass. And okay, it's a screen. Need numbers. We stopped them short of the sticks. Hopefully they just kick it and they're like, we don't need to go for it. And hopefully Harris doesn't rough my damn kicker. Where are you, Harris? Yeah. He makes it. He makes it. That's what I almost said. But he makes it. Go 15. 31-16, I believe, is the score now. And it's about the 4th quarter. Got one play here to try to get a little momentum going into the 4th. And this is a good running opportunity. And I'm fine with that. If we could just... I mean, that safety actually just played it well and gained 6 yards. I shouldn't complain too much, but would have liked a little bit more there. Now we are on to the 4th quarter.
This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up.
All right, quarter number 4. Gonna have to score fast if we want to try to get back into this game. Not a lot of time left. And we burned their cornerback on the left, but we just get hit instantly. Instantly. The pressure they're bringing is just relentless. If they bring pressure here, I think I can get the ball out. They didn't really bring pressure, but I do get the ball out. Nice game there. Gonna be moving the sticks, which is very much what we need right now. I mean, I just felt like I had nothing again. It's been a lot of just scrambling and throwing away today for Vacciato. My boy has not been able to cook, unfortunately. I mean, look at this shit I'm dealing with. I faked my handoff and he was at my throat and what? A third of a second later? Big third down. I mean, wow, we're at the point of just going for it regardless. And Willis, I just wanted to secure catch because just on the slight chance he bumps me, I hopefully can maybe still have a chance, which that is a huge third down pickup. Gonna have to try for the end zone here. They're pressing up. We got square. Let's see if Kelly can come down with it, and he does. Nice toss there by the kid, Vacciato. So right now, I'm gonna just kick the PAT. They're gonna review it. I think it should be good. I'm just gonna kick the PAT to go down 8 now, rather than risk not getting the 2 points and still leaving it as a 2-possession game. I'm gonna try to push that off a little bit. So 31-23. We're down, but by God, we're not out. We just need to play some good defense again, which I know we are capable of. Coming out with a lot of guys wide. I'm going to sneak in just in case it's a run, which it is. On the ball comes out. Middle Tennessee State football. Let's go. Let's go. So now we're not in a crazy rush. We just need to score a touchdown. I can't come away with 3 points. That's pointless. It's not pointless with 3 points, but I'm funny. Peasant out of the backfield. It's going to be a nice gain. Gets us down to about the 13. But man, we're going to need to punch this one in. We're going to get Sherman here on this little jet touch pass. He's got the outside. Can he make this man miss? Can he get past him? He does! That's going to be a touchdown, MTSU. I felt like I was about to do the JETS chant there. MTSU, MTSU. That doesn't work quite as well. I don't know why I picked this play. I hate this play. Vacciato makes a man miss. Holy crap, what a run! Just like that, we have a tie ball game. Man, this is actually kind of making my heart beat a little bit quicker. There was not much doing there for Memphis on that return, so it's going to be their ball, 1st and 10 at their own 17. Let's see if the defense can maybe make another stop here. This might be a run to the left. I'm going to shift my guys that way. It's actually a run more up the middle. But he only picks up 3. 2nd and 7 now. I don't want to get too crazy on some of these defensive play calls. I just want to hope that we could shed blocks and make tackles, which did make the tackle, but didn't really shed any blocks there. Press up a little bit. It's going to be an RPO, and he's going to be wide open. Maybe I do just need to be blitzing and covering these RPOs up. And if I get beat, when I get beat, it'll suck. But right now they're just dinking and dunking, which is kind of hard to defend against. Curtis with a big block shed there and a nice tackle for loss. Only lost 1 there. Kind of felt like it was going to be maybe a touch more. But that does bring up 2nd down here. It's another RPO where we bring them down in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 3. Now I'm going to get a little more conservative. I do not want to get beat over top. I don't want to even give up a 1st down here. I want to get off the damn field, get my offense back. There's going to be a pass. It's going to be a screen, and they're not going to complete it. It's about time that the computer maybe had one of those. And now we hope we don't rush a kicker. And we don't. Always just watching that line to see if anyone's going to break through and be like, all right, it's a good day to tackle a punter. I'm pissed off for some reason. A nice return there by Kelly. He's making some guys miss. We are already on their side of the field. I'm almost thinking we just go 2 clock and try to run this game out. I mean, it's 3.5 minutes. They will have the 2-minute warning, the off timeouts, which I'm sure they'll wait till after to use. But if we can run the ball a little bit, just like that, we'll get 4. But I'm thinking, you know, some jet touch passes, some runs, pick up some first downs, and hopefully just go in the game. Trying to quiet down the crowd. He's not quite doing that, but that's all right. I'm not sure how well that would work from the opposing quarterback. And Peasant doesn't give us a block. That makes things tough. Got to run a play here. Got to pick up 5 yards. God, it really wants us to run slants, and I'm just not about it. Not now. Hardly ever. But we'll have circle on this hitch. That's going to be a big pickup there for Sherman. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, where we'll come out and put this damn game away. Okay, coming out of the 2-minute warning again. We just want to keep this on the ground. We want to play smart. It's going to be a nice little run up the field, and they don't call timeout, kind of surprisingly. They really did load up the box there, so I wonder if maybe if we get a little toss out here to the left, if we could maybe get some room. Because all we need at this point is like 1 first down, and we are golden. Peasant burst into the outside. Stay in bounds, please. Okay, they call timeout, so he stayed in bounds enough somehow. We do have a 3rd and 3. And fake of the old reliable touch pass. They don't have a ton of guys to the right. They do have this SAR-D edge here, obviously. But if we can get him blocked, we just don't pick it up. I've played conservative, but I think now I'd go for the win. I think I do it. I trust Horse Camp. I trust Willis. I trust Willis. And he's just going to go down. Now we'll just do a little run to the right. Try to get this pretty centered for our kicker. And hopefully that'll do it here in Memphis. Hopefully we'll walk away with a 34-31 win. Yep, just protect the ball. Go down. Now I'm going to be a little weird. And I'm actually going to kneel it so we can just go down. I like the spot on the field we're at. There's no point in rushing. And we'll see you guys for that field goal kick. Okay, just called the timeout. Got 2 seconds on the clock. I do not want to punt, believe it or not. I just want to kick this bad boy through. It should be a pretty routine kick. Perfect accuracy, perfect power. Middle Tennessee State comes into Memphis, comes into Liberty Field, and takes the damn win. It's a big win. Good team. I can't believe that we actually were able to come back in that 4th quarter. Vattiato, couple picks. One was certainly my bad. That one for the end zone pick was certainly my bad. And then they had a couple others that were just good plays. All right, as usual, we'll try to run through the stats here. I don't want to run through their stats because their quarterback kind of diced us up, but thankfully threw 2 picks. So Vattiato, 371 yards, 3 touchdowns, like I said, 3 picks. Not bad. Peasant did actually kind of get going once he got on the field. It just wasn't happening too much with Bruton. I mean, you can see that yard per carry difference, the broken tackles. He had a nice run of that 33. And receiving-wise, a pretty well-spread game. I mean, we had guys... Horse Camp had that huge touchdown to start off the day, which was just crazy. And then Kelly, 64 yards. Willis, 76. Stewart, 71. Sherman, 81. A couple touchdowns throughout. Really just well played. And defensively, a couple guys here with double-digit tackles. Curtis, though, what a game. 4 tackles for loss. 2 picks. We also added a sack there, that first half one by Brandon Buckner. Again, only 1 sack. Can we really not do better? I don't know. I think the play of the game has to go to Old McDonald for that chase down, because we actually were able to get the stop where they fumbled through the back of the end zone. And then we scored, I think. Maybe we did. But we got the stop at the end zone, which was crazy good. On to next week, again, gonna be the bye week here. Just gonna do some recruiting if there is really much to do. Okay, 2-star Thomas Stoudemire does commit. We got some other guys that we are just crazy in the lead for that are coming here. Championship contenders up to a C+. So we might start getting into some deal breakers. Of course, Devin Curtis, player of the week for at least the Conference USA. Did also have those 2 picks, which were not shown in those stat lines. And he gets National Defensive Player of the Week. That feels good. Feels much needed for our defense to finally have some talent and do some things. So we do have some some coach upgrade points here. I'm not sure if there's much that we can do in recruiting that will help us now. As you guys know, I'm going pretty all in on recruiting. And I suppose we can build up the D lines a little bit. What's another position that I could use? Probably DBs. I want to get them on the first step just so we can get them to eventually the recruiting actions will actually help a little bit more. So we did get, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So we did get Stoudemire to commit, which was a nice pickup. Man, Moultrie, I forgot he's a gem, a 3-star gem. That's going to be really nice to have on the D-line. So now we do have some hours to work with. We can schedule Teddy Kraft here for a visit. That's going to be against Kennesaw State. That should be a pretty easy dub. He loves our playing style. He has a lot of really good positive things. And we're actually going to take off his send the house for a hard sell, because his 3 categories we actually exceed in, which is playing style, proximity to home, and playing time, where we have an A- across the board at least. Nobody else. We do need to get Droogsma a scholarship offer here. Nobody else quite in their top 5, so let's go look, see if there's not a couple more prospects that maybe we could add. I'm going to go to my pipeline states here and just try to look through maybe some open guys that maybe wouldn't have offers. Like this guy, solid looking outside linebacker from the Southeast. I'm thinking a strong safety could be good, so we'll add Tay Nix for now. But then we'll get a little weird with the 2 of them just because of the points we're at. So we will offer both of them scholarships and just contact their friends and family for now, because that should match up our time perfectly. Then we start learning a little bit more. And then hopefully next week when we get those points back from scheduling the visit, then we can put that onto them for sending the house. And then, hopefully hard sell. Advance the week here again just to see if anything really changes in the recruiting, which I doubt on a bye week. I don't think we really had any visits, but Amari Moultrie comes in. Paula Viles, Roland's brother, if you guys remember that from the last episode. Again, same dad, different moms, if anyone's wondering of the skin color difference. Didn't play a game, went up to a B- as a championship contender. I feel like that's how most of the SEC does it when they play like Mercer. They're like, oh, you beat them by 70? Here you go. So that is going to be awesome for our recruiting board. Let's go ahead. I just want to check in where our class ranks. Mainly in the Conference USA, we're 22 overall in the nation right now. Have 5 3-stars, 4 2-stars. Again, we do have a couple 4-stars on our board. Yeah, between Teddy Kraft and Nazir Gold, who we are in the lead on both of them. Man, we have 2 Moultries too. Get creative with your names. Max. Okay, so we got Amari from Germantown, Tennessee, and Max from Norton, Kansas. Sorry. I think that was just a coincidence. I don't think they're related. I'm sure that's going to burst some bubbles because I know you guys love the family storyline. But next episode, we will do some recruiting, and we will take on Louisiana Tech, who feels like it should be a decent win. I mean, okay, they are 78 overall. The record is just a little bit worse than they are. And obviously, we're playing a little bit better. But until then, I will see you guys.